I can take the dick off the table based upon my standard. You aren't gonna get hold of this dick if you ain't being the woman I need you to be. You need to realize that you need to cook, clean. You gotta understand that you're not the only woman. And if you can accept that, that's fine. That's just the beginning, because you gotta work hard for me, because I work hard for me. So that means if you get with me, it's not gonna be easy street, because I need to be satisfied, because it ain't no happy wife, happy life bullshit. It's happy Steve, happy Steve.
Being strong with self, understanding who you are, that is the biggest defense to bitch ass weak men.
And there's no excuses for the men not to be strong. But see, there's so many forces, and then so many men are embracing weakness.
I can't stand weak men. Like I don't like to talk to them. It's hard for me to talk to these losers. I've always been a winner at the winner's table.
You know, I believe it's a sin to impregnate a woman who can't raise a child, you know, or impregnate a woman who's not fit to be a mother. And I think we have a responsibility in what we see today in these weak ass little feminine boys.
I can't tell another man what to do, but I can't dress feminine. I can't wear nail polish. It's just something that I can't do. Why? Because if I'm walking down the street and somebody's having trouble with a flat tire, I want them to feel that they can come to me and ask me, hey man, could you help me out with this? Because those are the type of things that a man will help out with. So I need to look like a man so they can know where to come for help.
Yeah, it is such a thing as toxic masculinity in the minds of bitch ass motherfuckers.
Talk about masculinity, assertiveness, authenticity, transparency. How can a guy who's straight up and honest with what he does be toxic?
If the media can train you to think something bad about it, you hear the word and you want to instantly have a certain reaction. You stop thinking, you start feeling. And when people learn to think and feel and not think through their feelings, that's when they can evaluate a person holistically. And they can say, is this toxic masculinity, or did I just hear something I didn't like? And why did I not like it? And only let me go within myself to see why.
I don't never look at no motherfucker and say, oh, that's a toxic masculine motherfucker. I never ever had, I didn't even know. That was an invented concept from a weak motherfucker that was like, I'm just tired of this motherfucker trying to tell me what to do and bully you over me with this bullshit.
What's going to make you successful is just understanding who you are and getting your mind right and being happy with who you are. That is the thing that's going to really make you successful. Because after you get all the toys, after you get all these things going on, you've had sex with all the women you want to have sex with, you traveled all the places, you're still going to be you, and you're going to always come back to you.
Why do I do this? Why are we even doing this documentary? I want guys to be in the best position possible. There's no way that I'm raising my voice or calling you a bitch ass nigga because I'm trying to hurt your feelings. I'm calling you a bitch ass nigga because you're doing bitch ass nigga shit. And if you continue doing bitch ass nigga shit, you're going to end up in bitch ass nigga situations. You get what I'm saying? So when I call you a bitch ass nigga, trust me, it's because I love you.
Game Kings 2, The Definition of Man, is out right now. Click the link below or go straight to masculineidentity.com to get your copy today. Still ain't getting women? Really? Come on, son. You need to go to badboymembership.com and step up your game. What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I'm telling you that if you really want to attract beautiful women, you need to go to badboymembership.com. This is where you get 45 through 90-minute step-by-step dating advice tutorials every month. Just sign up, follow the advice, and you'll get the woman you want. Go to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com. It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I want to tell you about my documentary, Game Kings, The Definition of Game, starring myself, the Boss Mac Top Soil, Rosebud, Ron Wills, Miles Cunningham, and much more. In this documentary, you're going to learn about confidence, manhood, attracting women, and the definition of the game. To get this documentary, go to MrLocario.com.
Some people think you need a sports car to get what you want. Some people think you need $1 million. Some people think you need looks, status. The only thing you need is what they can't get unless they come straight to you. And that's your identity. Join the Masculine Identity membership today. MasculineIdentityMembership.com. Masculine Identity Soap. This luxurious, quality, high lather, high moisturizing, all natural bar soap has been handcrafted with care and consistency to provide a quality cleansing experience for self-care, focus, and productivity. Specially formulated for cold showers. Stay clean, gentlemen. Masculine Identity Soap.
Click the links below to get private one-on-one coaching sessions with Mr. Locario or Miles Cunningham to step up your game. These coaching sessions are designed to help you with your specific needs in the dating game. So make sure you click the links below right now so that you can step up your game today. All right, we here. What's poppin'? What's good? What's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario. Miles is on his way. He had to handle some business, so he's going to be here a little late. But we got, the game is still going to go. We're going to get it cracking, man. But shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody in the building. Shout out to my lovely lady, April in the building. What's going on? Shout outs to who else we got up in here? Shout out to Jay Bizzle. Shout out to Monogamous Player, Joseph Garcia. What's going on? June Sports, Fat John, Captain Caleb. What's good? Who else we got up in here? Shout out to Unique 79 in the motherfucking building. Shout out to who else we got up in here? Shout out to Phoenix Miles in the building. Omar's here. Aussie's here. What's going on with your Ludway's here? Corey 2S is here. What's popping with your man? Who else we got up in here? Charlie Kiefer's up in the building. What's going on? Kobe Lean is in the building. What's good? Joe Blast in the motherfucking building. Shout out to Joe Blast in the building. What's going on with your man? Appreciate you for tuning in. Who else we got up in here? First Down is in the motherfucking building. Armani Nelson is here. Scales Fitness. What's good? Captain Caleb, I think I already said his name earlier. Blastomatic, Copy Paste Chris was good. Joe Mayer's in the building. What's popping? And guys, if you have a question, put a Q in the chat. We'll get to your question. It's G-Rad is in here and High Profile is in here. So today we're talking about how a man should never, ever fall in love with a woman. Okay, we about to go in. It's going to be... The game is going to be so heavy today. It's like this is the type of shit where it's like I feel like we should have put this on Patreon. You know what I'm saying? Because the game is going to be too heavy today. But we got to get into this, man. So we're going to be talking about why a man should never fall in love with a woman. But before we get into all that, though, y'all already know what we got to do. Before we get into all that, make sure you guys go check out CunninghamElements.com. Check out CunninghamElements.com. Get the Masculine Identity Soap, get the Parfum, get the Shea Butter, and it is on sale for the Black Friday sale from now to November 30th. You get 33% off all of these products on CunninghamElements.com, so make sure that you guys go get that right now. Also, make sure you guys go to this site right here, shoplocario.com. You feel what I'm saying? Make sure you guys get the online dating consultation. Make sure you guys get the massive game collection. And also make sure that you guys go get the Master the Vetting Process program. You feel what I'm saying? Matter of fact, since we're talking about Shop Locario, let's talk about and show you this real quick promo for the Shop Locario Black Friday sale. Here we go.
Are you tired of not getting any buns? Are you frustrated because you're not getting any box? You're like pissed off because you don't know how to attract women? If you answered yes to any of these questions, I have the thing for you. I'm having a Black Friday through Cyber Monday sale on shoplocario.com. My name is Mr. Locario. I am the bad boy of the dating game. And if you go to shoplocario.com from November 27th up until December 1st, you are going to get to take advantage of the Black Friday through Cyber Monday sale, where I'm going to have 25% off on all the products on the site, right? So for example, one of my products is the Massive Game Collection, which is 24 of my products in one bundle that you can get. You can also get Master the Vetting Process, which is an awesome product that teaches you how to vet women. And this product has multiple 5-star ratings. Matter of fact, it's all 5-star ratings. That's how good this product is. Also, you guys can get an online dating consultation with myself and my lady April. It will teach you how to get the pictures that are going to get the attention of the women. We also are going to do the bio in the call. So we're going to help you fix your bio in the call. And we're going to teach you how to send the messages to get the woman off the site to come meet you in person, right? So all you have to do is go to shoplocario.com, check out all of the products. I have other audio and video products. I have all these things that you guys can get to step up your game, all right? So go to shoplocario.com, get 25% off on all these products, and I'll holler at you later. And remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm gone. I'm out.
All right, so remember, the Black Friday sale for shoplocario.com starts next week, November 27th, Thanksgiving. You feel what I'm saying? Make sure you guys check that out. Go to shoplocario.com. Shout out to my dude, K Zaggin, in the building. What's going on, fam? And also make sure you guys go to masculineidentitymembership.com to join the Masculine Identity Membership, where you get to get on the masterclass with Miles every Monday. Also make sure you guys go to badboymembership.com. That's where you get 45 through 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials. Make sure you guys get on the Bad Boy membership. And last but not least, before we get into this heavy game, make sure you guys go to patreon.com. Hold on. We gotta get up on that bad boy show. Get up on that bad boy show. I'm actually going to be uploading the next episode today. I was slacking. I'm going to upload the next episode today. So after this show, I'm going to upload the newest episode of the Bad Boy Show. It's fire. You know what I'm saying? Just straight fire and all that other good shit. So make sure you guys get up on that and get that cracking. All right. So I just put up the phone lines. I'm putting up the phone lines now. So if you guys want to call in, you guys can call in. The call-in number is 844-672-7300. 844-672-7300 is the number. You feel what I'm saying? So make sure that you guys, call that. If you have a question, put a Q in the chat and we will get to your questions. You feel what I'm saying? So let's get into this game. So now, today we're talking about a man should never, ever, ever fall in love with a woman. Right now, let's break this down. Now, you got to pay attention. I'm going to be talking about, a lot of things. So you might have to rewind this back or whatever, but I'm going to go through this. So what you got to understand is this. There's a difference between loving a woman and falling in love with a woman. Okay. There's a difference between loving a woman and falling in love with a woman, right? Now, loving a woman is awesome because what happens is that when you love a woman, right, what you're doing is that you're giving the woman love, right? You're saying that I love who you are, I accept you, and I love who you are with me. So I'm giving you this love because I love you, right? Now, the problem with being in love with a woman, right, is that you're making it all about the woman. You're making it about how you perceive the woman and how society is telling you to love the woman. So to make a long story short and to simplify this, when you love a woman, it's about you. When you're in love with a woman, it's about her. That's basically what it is. You understand? I'm saying it again. When you love a woman, it is about you. When you're in love with a woman, it's about her. right? And see, the problem is that you don't want to be in love with a woman, because when you make it about her, then what happens is that you're going in her direction. You're basically living in sort of like the frame of mind of what she wants to do and what society has conditioned you to think when it comes to, dealing with women. You understand what I'm saying? So basically what you got to understand is this, right? See, when we break down this whole thing, when we talk about love, right? And being in love, right? You loving a woman is you deciding what love is and you giving that love you decided. You're saying, this is what the love is and I'm giving it to you, right? When you are in love with a woman, what you're saying is that you and the woman are under the structure of the concept of love. Okay, I know I'm gonna be saying a lot, but let's slow this down so you guys can understand this, right? So let's say, for example, you say, I'm in this college with this woman, right? So when you say I'm in this college with this woman, what you're saying is that me and this woman, or this woman and I, are in a situation. We're under a structure, right? So we're in this college together. We're in the structure of the college. So because I'm in this college with this woman, right? That what that means is that I am under the structure of the college. I am going by the college's rules. I'm doing what the college says I'm supposed to do with this woman. You understand? So when you're in love with a woman, you're basically under the structure of love that society has bestowed upon you, which means that in order to, have this loving situation with the woman, the love that you show is not based on your masculine identity. It's based on what society told you to do when it comes to love, right? And what society told you when it comes to do when it comes to love is focus on her, right? This is why guys do shit like, I got to take a girl out on 3 dates. I got to court her. I got to do all this other stuff. So you're being trained to be in love with the woman. You understand what I'm saying? Because you're under the structure of what society told you love is, just like you're under the structure of what that college says you have to do on the college campus, the college grounds. They have rules. So you're in this situation. See, when you love a woman, right, you are the one who is in control of the love. When you're in love with a woman, you have no control over the love. Does that make sense? So what a lot of people don't understand is that when you're a guy who's in love with a woman, what you're doing is that you're going in the direction of what you think you're supposed to do when you deal with women. And what you think you're supposed to do when you deal with women is based on you being indoctrinated and conditioned basically to be a simp, basically to be a trick, basically to be a beta male. Bruh. You understand what I'm saying? So you're conditioned that way. So what happens is that when you're falling in love, what you do is that you forget who you are and you're so focused on the woman. See, when you give a woman love, when you show a woman love, when you tell that woman, I love you, you don't forget who you are. You don't forget your masculine identity. You understand what I'm saying? And so what happens is that when you love that woman, you're saying that I am the one who is giving this loving feeling and this loving energy to you versus being under the structure of love that somebody else created for us. So let's go to 347. 347, what's poppin'? Who this?
Yo, what's going on, Locario? It's 13 League.
All right, what's going on?
Brooklyn, New York. What 27. Up? So I'm calling right because I thought about something earlier.
Wait, hold on. Did you donate though? Hold on. Did you donate?
Yeah. I sent $10. All
right, that's what's up. Yeah. So what's going on?
Yeah, so I was thinking, right? So you know how I've heard multiple people, coaches, talk about a tribe. Everybody don't really focus on that part, but I've heard people speak about it. And I want to know, like, you believe in a tribe, right? Like having a tribe that, like, there's like certain types of women that just are attracted to you. You believe in that?
Oh yeah, of course.
Okay, so I know you heavy on the yin and the yang, good and bad, polar opposite. So is there a such thing as a tribe that just don't fuck with you at all?
You're saying that
because I've been having this.
You're saying that is there like a group of women who probably would more likely not want to fuck with you?
Yeah, and I'm asking that because I approach women every day. The number varies, but it's anywhere from 1 to whatever. And there's just certain women that look somewhat similar. They just don't. I never get any type of play from them. No rhythm, no. I don't get no action, nothing. So I'm trying to understand, like, is that a thing, or is it just me not talking to enough?
No, of course that's a thing. So basically, what happens is right. So it's like anything else, right? So this even goes like beyond just like, or I should say this. This also goes with the concept of, everyone's like, oh, it's all about looks and looks maxing and all this other stupid shit, right? And I'll use that as an example to illustrate the point, right?
Yeah.
Imagine you look really good, right? Like you're a really good looking guy. And
I do.
Right. So now what happens is this. No matter how good looking you are, you cannot, it is impossible to be good looking in every way. Does that make sense? So meaning that let's say you're a black guy and you look good. That means that you're not an Asian guy who looks good. You're not a white guy who looks good. You understand what I'm saying? Okay. You're not a Hispanic. You're like, so all of those things you are not. So now let's say a woman, she's like, there's a group of women who are really, really, really attracted to good looking white guys. The fact that you are not a good looking white guy is going to eliminate that tribe of women who are going to gravitate to you. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I'm following you. Yeah.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. So the same way we have a tribe of women who will gravitate to you easily based on who you are, what you're about, and them being attracted to you, there's also going to be a tribe of women who are not going to gravitate to you in that way. Now, does this mean that those tribe of women who really like attractive white guys are not going to want to fuck with you? No. You can still meet one of those women, interact with them, and they could still be attracted to you specifically, but they may not necessarily gravitate to you easily. Does that make sense?
So it's possible. It's just not going to be common.
No, I'm saying that it is common. That's something that happens on, like, basically both things happen. There's going to be tribal women who fuck with you easily and the tribal women who aren't. What I'm saying is that the tribal women who aren't doesn't mean that you can't get women out of that type of, group. That's what I'm trying to say to you.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah. I was saying, like, it's possible to get the ones that from that tribe, but it's not going to be common because for the majority of them, I'm just not doing it for them.
No.
Okay.
No, this is what you're not getting. This is what you're not getting. Because I want you to understand this.
That's why I had to ask this to make sure.
All the tribe means is that you are generally the favorite of those women. Does that make sense? Okay, I see. Right. It doesn't It doesn't mean you can't attract the women who are not in that tribe. Meaning, if you're a woman, right? And let's say you're a black dude from wherever, right? Let's say where you live at?
I live in Brooklyn.
Brooklyn. So you're a black guy from Brooklyn, right? Let's say a woman is into, I don't know, her favorite is like Asian dudes from Japan or some shit. You understand what I'm saying? That doesn't mean that if you meet that type of woman that she's not going to want to fuck with you, sleep with you, date you, or anything like that. What I'm saying is you still could approach her, talk to her, interact with her, and then she'd actually be interested in you. You just may not be her favorite, but she can still be highly sexually attracted to you, into you. But what I'm saying is that those types of women who generally are into the Asian dudes from Japan most likely are not going to gravitate to you easily, meaning they might not give you no choosing signals. You understand what I'm saying? And shit like that. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Right.
All right. I have another question too, because I sent 10.
All right, what's going on?
And I got a lot of friends and I try to put them on to the game, right? Any way possible. I'll be listening to Steve. I will put Steve on the TV on one of my phones and I have him playing out loud, or I'll put you on, have y'all playing out loud, and try to creep the game into your life somehow, some way, but they refuse, and now I'm just stuck with friends that we ain't got no games, like, at all. And like, it's frustrating because, like, everything that I do is on my own. Like like I can't, and there's nothing wrong with that, but it's like I can't really share game and then see it. I literally see them looking at me like they're uncomfortable with the truth of the game. So what do I do when I don't have any friends that got game? Because I know you said it was lonely at the top when you feel like you're the smartest person around or whatever situation was. Like, there's moments where I feel like I'm the only nigga in the room who has this knowledge. So what do you do in moments like that?
Well, this is the problem. First of all, you know, don't have an ego because of the game. You understand what I'm saying? But also,
no.
Because you said you was the smartest person in the room. You understand what I'm saying?
No, I feel like all right. Let me switch the word around. I feel like I get it. I'm sorry. All right. I feel like the only one in the room that knows something and is willing to accept it is what I should say.
Right, but this is the thing though, and shout out to King Zach. He's like, you know, you don't have game yet, and if you're still worried about that, the thing is
my game is kind of weak. I have game though.
If it's weak, you ain't got no game.
Weak, but you know what I'm saying?
If it's weak, you ain't got no game. But this is what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that those your friends, right?
Yeah,
they'll just have to figure shit out on their own time. Like it's not your see. This is the thing. Myself, Steve, Miles, K-Zagian, 50, you understand what I'm saying? King Dre, EO, Boss Mac, we're teachers. So we teach the game, but we don't come to niggas and like force them to learn it. You understand? Like we're not knocking on niggas' doors like, yo, man, you gotta learn this shit, bro. You gotta fuck with it. No, we're just teaching. So what happens is whoever is worthy of it will get it. They're just not worthy of it now. You understand what I'm saying? That's why, see, you got to understand. See, a lot of times people call in and myself, I'll entertain the nonsense because it's good for clicks and I post them on Instagram and TikTok and all that other stuff. But truthfully, I'm not entertaining them because I'm trying to like prove something to them. I'm entertaining them because it's entertaining and I can get clicks. Do you understand what I'm saying? But you as you just living your life, it's not your job to teach people the game. You understand what I'm saying? Because the thing is, they have to at the end of the day, they have to figure it out themselves to realize like, damn, I'm fucking up. And then they need to want to get help. And then that's when they're going to find us. You understand what I'm saying? Like you're trying to force it on them. It's not going to work.
It's only because like the shit they be going through, I'm like, bro, there's no way.
No, let them go through it.
Like,
let them go through it.
Yeah.
And just be like, and then if you hear them complaining or something, you just be like, hey, you should check out these guys on YouTube. They be talking about this stuff. And then that's it. Just leave it at that.
I literally, one of the friends I'm thinking about, I literally told him about you in like 2019.
Right. And that's all you had to do. Then that's it. You see what I'm saying? Like,
I didn't see none of your live streams at the time. It was just videos you was posting, but like,
yeah, that's it.
I was like, yo, you should listen to this guy. Like,
yeah, that's what you got to do. Don't be wasting your time trying to get help. You feel what I'm saying? Like help yourself.
Learn from their mistakes. Use them as knowledge.
Right.
Yo, Miles was good, bro.
Hey, what's good, brother? How you doing, brother?
I'm good, bro.
Chilling.
Chilling. All right.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, use them as as what not to do. You understand? Because niggas is knuckleheads, right? And they're not gonna really get it until they're gonna see themselves going through all the shit. Then they're gonna see you not going through nothing. You just getting exactly what you want from bitches, and they're gonna be like, "Oh shit, maybe I should have listened all that time ago." And because it's the type. Look, here's the thing with like men and how we have our egos. There's a lot of pride in shit. You understand? And a lot of times. Niggas want to learn on their own. They want to go through shit and learn on their own. And they feel like, nah, fuck that. I know better. And I learned this and I learned that. And I can make my own decisions. And that's great. That's great. So sometimes niggas got to go through it on their own for a minute. You understand? Until they come to terms with themselves that they could use some help.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Yeah. Right. And I get that because the only part of the game that I actually feel like I got down packed is like not going through actual bullshit.
Right.
I have problems with other shit, but like bullshit, like lying and doing all the other extra shit, I don't do none of that. Mine is a whole nother aspect of it.
Right.
Niggas, I'm like, fuck, bro, I can't do that.
Yeah, it's fucked up, bro. Like a you know, sometimes you gotta let a crackhead be a crackhead until they don't want to smoke crack no more. It is what it is, and it's sad because it's probably your homeboys that you care about and shit like that. But I mean, shit, it's like us. It's like us. We tell y'all niggas all the time, get on the Bad Boy membership, get on the Masculine Identity membership, go get how to master the vetting process. It's the same type of shit where we sit here and tell y'all, yo, these are the things that y'all need to do, and niggas don't listen. They might listen, they might watch the live stream because, you know, they waiting for me to say something funny, or they waiting for Locario to say something that sounds profound, but they really here for the entertainment. Right. But when we say shit, like, it's because we already know y'all going through some bullshit and we want y'all to do better. You feel me? So it's the same type of thing, but you're not us though, right? Like you're not, you know, you don't have a membership. You don't have all of that shit. So it's not really your job to make these niggas listen to the game. You get what I'm saying?
Right. I did have a membership with both of y'all at different times.
Yeah.
But I don't think I spent enough time on the membership before I got off.
Right. Right. You probably got on my shit when it was $1, correct?
What was that?
Yeah, just say yeah, bro. Just say yeah.
I got on. No, I got on last year.
You got on last year when it was $1.
I think I got on when it was free. And I told my friend, because he got on the Bad Boy membership before me. I said, yo, this is free. Get on the membership. And he said, bro, but you're on the Bad Boy membership. I'm like, nigga, fuck that. Just get on. This is free, bro. Like, it's right here.
Right.
And he want to do it. It is what it is. So
yeah, you gotta let niggas hit their head. It is what it is. You feel me?
It is what it is.
Yeah. I appreciate y'all though.
All right, bro. All right, we gonna holler at you,
Thank you, man.
All right, peace.
Yeah.
So, Miles, you gonna do the phones on your side? Because I'll hang up on this side.
Okay, cool. I'll get it popping over here, son. And excuse me, man. I'm doing home improvement projects, and these motherfuckers at Home Depot and Lowe's keep giving me the wrong shit, and I gotta go back and forth.
You know how that should go.
That shit is work.
Yeah, so guys, call in 844-672-7300, 844-672-7300. So yeah, so we talking about how a man should never fall in love with a woman. So Miles, what's your thoughts on this shit so far?
Oh, well, you know, your language exposes you, right? So the language of falling in love, like to fall means to be moving without any control. When you're falling, you're moving without control. Right. You can't grab onto nothing. You can't stop yourself. So that's a huge part of the reason why you cannot fall. And that's why they call it. There's a reason why they call it falling in love, because when you're in love, when a man is in love, he loses his faculty. He loses his identity. He gets into the magic and the romance. You understand? And you know, I just did a video about this the other day, right? Where I was just reacting to this Kevin Samuels video when he was like, "Oh, you know, I always tell men," and shout out and rest in peace and respect to Kevin Samuels. But you know, because I know a lot of niggas be getting in their feelings when you say anything about it. No, but seriously, shout out, rest in peace to Kevin Samuels. I sincerely mean that. But he was saying that a man should be with a woman that loves him more than a woman loves him. Yeah, a man should be with a woman that loves him more than he loves the woman.
Right.
And I understand that because I heard that from my uncles and OGs, and I even heard that from my father. Matter of fact, my father was the first man I heard say that shit. Right. But here's what I come to realize. It's an incorrect statement to a certain extent. And the reason why is because a man's love is different from a woman's love.
Right.
And the problem with falling in love is that when a man falls in love, he tries to make his version of love the same as the woman's love.
Exactly. I'll just say that.
And that's the problem. That's a problem. And I wasn't listening to the show before or nothing like that. So if you said something like that, my bad. If we're repeating the game.
That's what I'm saying. It was like we on the same page. I was literally just saying, I was saying basically that when a man is in love, he's under the structure of someone else's definition of love, which is usually society's, which i.e. is the woman's version of love.
Exactly. Because here's the thing. The way a man loves is like you look at the pecking order. It's God, man, woman, child.
Mm-hmm.
Even in the order of procreation,
Right.
I give you a single cell organism.
Mm-hmm.
You produce a fucking human being.
Right.
Even in that situation, what I give is different from what you give.
Right.
The man and the woman. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I can't see the problem with all of these little tropes and these little narratives in society about love and love languages and falling in love. And I'm a fucking man. I love like a man loves.
Exactly.
You're a goddamn woman. You love like a woman loves.
Mm-hmm.
And guess what? Because my OG is God, think about it. A woman's OG is a man. A man's OG is God. My love will always be more impactful and have just a little bit more, oomph or whatever in a woman's love. Always. And here's and look at it like this. For the simple fucking fact that if something goes bump in the night, I have to be willing to lay down my fucking life to protect you and the kids.
Right. Exactly.
If the woman gets up, if there's a bump in the night, all of a sudden it don't seem right. Like something don't seem right with the world. But if something goes bump in the night, I have to get up. We'll see what it is. And if it's something to kill me, then so be it. That's everybody's understanding.
Right.
So the magnitude of my love as a man is literally my entire life. You could never love me like I love you, bitch.
Right.
Never. You see what I'm saying? So all of that, like fall in love and all of that other, my love ain't like your love.
Right.
And so real quick, 347, I'm gonna get you right now, but we have to understand this. When men, that's why when men talk that shit like, oh, what do you bring to the table? And I need reciprocation from my woman. Those are misguided individuals, because how the fuck you gonna reciprocate something that you can't produce?
Right. Exactly.
A woman can't produce a man's love, and a man cannot produce a woman's love. So equal reciprocity doesn't even make fucking sense. And that's how I know most niggas don't know their actual value and their masculine identity. But we got 347 on the line. 347, you are on with Locario and Miles. Name, age, city. How can we help you, bro?
It's 13 league again, so I got another question. And Miles, I sent you 5 just now.
Okay. 13 league.
I think 13 leak won a consultation. That's what
yeah. No, that's why the price is going up next year. Like, y'all niggas gonna pay $10 a call next year. Real talk.
That's a fact.
You know what's crazy? They can't be mad at $10. So I remember when Locario used to say send in anything. And they used to send a penny, 50 cents.
Yeah.
I'm like, this shit makes way more sense. But either way. So I fucked this girl last week, right? We went out for drinks and all that. But the thing is, my question is, like, if I want to just bring her back to the crib and fuck her, how do I figure out if she's not crazy or anything before she comes to the crib? Like, what do you do before that?
So wait, so you talking about if you meet a girl, like a random girl you just met, you go get drinks and you want to bring her back, you're saying, how do you know that she's not crazy?
I'm saying if you don't do anything with her and she just come back to the crib, like, how do you navigate your way through that and making sure she's not crazy?
So wait, so what do you mean though? What you talking about? Like, if you just meet a girl randomly at the park and you tell her to come to your house, like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, like if I match with her on Tinder, be okay, Hinge, or if I meet her in person, and like it's like a quick conversation, but you could tell she want to fuck. But like, how do you know it's okay to bring her around?
That's a great question. This is a great question. But check this out, though. Check this out. Hold on. I need to show you some. I'm gonna show you guys some really dope. Hold on, because I don't know if I showed this to y'all before, but this shit right here, though, if you was to go
right here,
I have a feeling this is
okay, there we go. So there's this thing called shoplocario.com where you have an online dating consultation. So we teach you how to send the messages and make the calls to find out if the girl is crazy or not. To your house, so you don't even have to go on a date. So you make the call, you go back and forth with her a little bit. There's a thing that you have to talk about and say in order to figure out if she's crazy or not. But we talk about that on an online dating consultation, so we can't really get out of the way for free. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay. All right. Okay.
So,
all right.
So hit us up for a consultation. We'll basically we'll make it happen.
$5 go to somebody else then?
Can you do what?
Or is that? I said, can my $5 go to somebody else since it's not like a...
We answered your question, though. What do you mean?
We answered your question. You good. You spent your 5.
All right, my fault.
You see how you see? But wait. Here's my thing. Here's my thing, though. You said you fucked the chick last week and then y'all went out to drinks?
No. We went out for drinks, but what I realized during the date was like, because we got drinks and then we had got one more round before we got out of there. The thing is, that second drink, it seemed like she was just tired of being there. She just wanted to get fucked because she just took the drink and drunk it like it was a shot. She just threw the shit back, and I was like, "Oh."
So what about that?
I think
no. So wait. I'm just trying to understand. What about that situation made you want to ask us? Well, how do I figure out if a woman is crazy? What about that situation did that?
Because if she was more ready to go to the crib than she wants to get drinks, which is what I feel like, because it seemed like she didn't, like, while I was there with her, it seemed like she was ready, she was hot and ready.
Okay.
And I was figuring that out while I was talking to her.
Okay.
Then I thought about, like, all right, the next girl that happens with, and she's showing, like, the same signs, so I just bring her back to the crib. But if I bring her back to the crib, how do I know she's not crazy?
But did she down the first drink, though? You say y'all had one drink. Did she down that?
No, it was the second one.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. Like see, this is where we know, cause like you said earlier on the previous call, please don't take offense to this.
Yeah.
But this is what you said.
No, cool.
You said your game is a little weak. Now, this is an indicator. This is something for you to learn from. Now, this is why we tell you guys to get on the membership. And if you don't want to get on the membership and you want to go it alone, this is why we also tell you to approach about 25 women a day, because we're trying to get you to understand that there's a certain point where you need to start noticing signs, not choosing signals, but signs. Now, the thing is that you went ahead and ordered a second round of drinks like an idiot.
Yeah.
You understand? Again, and I say that with the utmost respect. I'm just describing your actions on the date, not you, the person. I'm just describing your actions on the date. When she
put a drink back, that's what I felt like. So
no, but that's what I'm saying. All that talking that y'all was doing, you ain't pick up on the fact that she was ready, my nigga. Like all that talking, the whole time y'all was there, the whole fucking time y'all was there. You didn't move close. You wasn't talking, flirting, saying no sexual shit to see how her response to it was, to see what was really good. Like you was literally just sipping and looking around the whole room and not paying attention to this bitch. Like what were we doing?
I did all that. Like I was touching her, I got closer, and while the second drink was on the way, that's when we started kissing, and then she just threw the drink back, and I was like, "Ah, yeah, it's that time to go." So
yeah, this is why I tell you guys, we gotta start talking that sexual shit like immediately.
Yeah. So what made you think about whether or not if she's crazy in order for you to bring her back to the crib?
Not particularly her, but like just in general, because I've had girls come to the crib and it's like, I'm like, yo, I want her out of here like right now. And I'm like, how did I not see this before she got here?
Right.
So I'm just like, bro, yeah.
Yeah, the problem again, you need more experience, you need more game. Like it's about giving a woman instruction.
Nah, yeah.
Like the guys, look, I swear to God, y'all niggas think we just like, how long we been doing this, Locario?
Like, damn, like 20 years almost at this point.
Right.
Yo, I was watching y'all Bad Boy show from like 9 years ago on YouTube. Literally, I watched like 5 of them shits in the past 2 days. It's
been damn near 20 years, and y'all niggas think there's no reason or formula or purpose to the things we tell you.
Right.
When we tell y'all immediately, like right after you see, these are things that you will learn on the online consultation, right? But when we tell y'all certain things, like the whole point is to get from the match to the fucking date as quick as possible. There's a reason why we say these things.
Mm-hmm.
Instructions must be followed. A woman must be showing you certain things. And then not only that, but what a woman shows you, you must learn how to interpret. And a lot of you niggas is not interpreting shit. You ordering a second fucking round. Why would you order more lubrication when it's already lubricated?
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't paying attention, bro.
Exactly. So it's not and this is how I know that you used to listen to red pill content. Because
that's how I found y'all. Not that y'all red pill, but like
bro,
if it wasn't for them, I would have never found y'all.
Take it easy. It's not an accusation. It's not an accusation. Just listen to what I'm saying. It's not an accusation.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful thing that niggas from the manosphere and the pills come over here. It's fine, no problem. We don't hate y'all, but I'm just understand what I'm saying to you. Instead of asking yourself, hey, Miles, Locario, how can I be more adept at knowing when a woman is ready to go so I don't have to waste as much time on the date? Instead of asking that question, your question was, how can I figure out if a bitch is crazy or not? And the reason why I said that, I know you coming from red pill, is because you're still blaming shit on the bitch.
Right.
You're still trying to figure out if she's crazy when you should be trying to fine tune your game to understand whether this bitch is crazy or not, as long as she's following my instructions.
Exactly. That's it.
Because let me tell you something. Let me tell you something that you might not know. Every single female is crazy.
That's a fact.
And for those of y'all niggas who might take this shit personal, I'm talking about my mother, my sisters, my aunties, my cousins, my grandmother, rest in peace. Grandmothers, rest in peace. All of them are crazy. That's why they need us to fucking save them from themselves. So it's only a nigga with strong game and a well-developed masculine identity who understands, I don't give a fuck if she's crazy. Matter of fact, if she's crazy, that's good. But can this crazy bitch follow my fucking instructions and respect me? That's all I need to know, because I might need a crazy bitch on my team. I need the type of bitch that'll crash out for me and do something I need her to do on some other shit, depending on my situation and the type of nigga I am and the way I show up and the way I give it up.
Right.
You might need a bitch. You might need a bitch to fucking go upside somebody's head, or you might need a bitch to fucking go upside one of your other bitches' head to get her straight, because you don't want to do it. Because if you put your hands on it, it's a whole fucking different story. You get what I'm saying? So you might need a crazy bitch on your team. So trying to figure out if a bitch is crazy is irrelevant. No, is she following my instructions, and does she respect me?
Right.
A bad choice of accent.
That's the real fucking question. So here's what it is. Because you trying to nickel and dime and pay $5 to ask a question, you don't even know what you don't even know. Shout out to Steve. You asking questions about the craziness of the bitch, not realizing that all bitches is crazy, when you should be asking, how do I interpret and make sure a bitch follows my instructions and respects me? These are the questions that you should be asking. That's how weak the game is. That's how weak your game is. This is why we need you to fuck with the membership. This is why we need you to fuck with the programs on shoplocario.com. It sounds like I'm just trying to plug a product, but these are the fucking scriptures that'll help y'all to fucking live a better life.
That's why I always tell you guys that, and this sounds like, an insult, because I made a video about this on TikTok and that shit went viral and everybody's going crazy. I said that women have no identity. And what I mean by that is that there's no woman who's one way with everyone. So because the woman has no identity, that means that me and you could literally be dating the same woman and we'll have two different stories. You'd be like, this chick is crazy as hell. She burnt my house down. She killed all my kids. And I'll be talking about the same woman. I'll be like, yeah, that woman be baking me cupcakes, rubbing my feet, and the same woman. So what happens is remember, your reality is based on what you create and you allow. So the thing is that whether she's crazy or not, is what she's doing, like Miles say, is she following my lead and doing what I want? Because if she's following my lead and doing what I want, my reality is this woman is the greatest, fucking most cooperative, sexiest, awesome woman ever, because she's fucking with me this way. That's it. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. You see what I'm saying? That's why we say it does. See, remember, everything we talk about is connected. Why do you think we talk about, there's no point in getting to know a woman? Like, what do there's nothing to get to know, because all she's going to become is what I want if I'm fucking with her. Right. So what am I trying to get to know?
What am I trying to get to know when I'm about to build your identity?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's what we're trying to get y'all to understand.
I just need to know if you coachable. That's it.
That's it, because I'm only going to fuck with you on my terms. So if I'm only fucking with you on my terms, then all I need to know is, are you going to follow my lead? That's it. You know what I'm saying? Like, because listen, let's say just for sake of argument, this chick is fucking mentally insane, right? And she can't follow my lead because she has mental problems, right?
Yeah.
Therefore, I would never be fucking with her anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I see that she's not following my lead because she has mental problems. She's not going to be here anyway. So therefore, that experience doesn't even exist of me and her being together for me to even know that she's crazy and has all those mental problems.
Right. Because we giving instructions from the first DM, from the first text, from the first match. We're already giving instructions.
Mm-hmm.
So once we realize that she's not following these things, nigga, I left the fucking situation because a bitch was 8 minutes late the other day. I'm not giving y'all no more than that because I talk about that on the Bad Boy Show. So if y'all want to hear that whole story, get on the Bad Boy Show.
Mm-hmm.
I did that before, but like I appreciate the game because when you break it down, it's more simple than we make it.
Oh, like, it really is.
I there's moments where I make the game simple, and it's like when I get confused, I realize like I'm just complicating the simplest of shit, right? Mm-hmm. And I'm happy I seen the rep, because if I didn't see any of that Repco stuff, I would have never found Locario, and I would have never got to hear Miles, and I would have never got to see everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm thankful for the Red Pill, honestly.
Yeah, no, it's all good. That's what I'm saying. Like ain't no fucking bad blood with none of them niggas. That shout out to Fresh and Fit and all that. Like, you know what I'm saying? We got allies in different areas. You know what I'm saying? Like we got people we fuck with in all different areas. Y'all niggas think we hate these niggas.
Right.
Not like that, bro. I've met these niggas and shook these niggas' hands.
Right, exactly.
Like it's some niggas that said weird and wild shit about me, like straight, yo, that nigga Miles, blah, 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 blah. And then I meet the nigga in person, and it's like handshake, mad respect, all good.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't. Yeah. Y'all, and truth be told, it's the chat and the fans and the niggas that just come over here for entertainment and drama that really try to push that narrative.
Right.
I don't hate any of these men. Mm-hmm. I don't hate none of these niggas. This shit is like, it's like another day at the office with these niggas.
Right.
Like we
to hate somebody.
Yeah, we all here getting our bread, and niggas got different philosophies, and it's all good.
It reminds me of that cartoon. What's the cartoon where the what is it? The hound and the fucking joint clock in, and they chase each other around, and at the end of the day,
exactly, real shit. Niggas clock in and they chase each other. At the end of the day, niggas clock out, and it's like, hey, you want to go get a beer? Like,
right.
I ain't stunting on none of these niggas, bro. Do your thing, talk your shit.
Mm-hmm.
Do your thing, talk your shit. One of my most viral videos was a fucking white dude telling me that he wants me to die and shit.
Right.
I was sitting there smiling, and then I just clipped that shit and went viral with that bitch. I don't give a fuck. Yo, nigga, trust me. I only get passionate with the game because I know the detriment that it has on your life if you don't follow it. I get passionate because I really worry about y'all niggas. But I don't hate nobody in this game, bro. I don't hate nobody on YouTube. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit enough to really have feelings like that or to carry grudges and resent niggas and all that other shit. Please, nigga. Please. All these niggas is just regular ass dudes.
My fault. I don't want to hold up anybody else from calling in. I just want to know, like, what do y'all think I should do first? Go back on the membership? I heard somebody say do a consultation. Like, what do y'all think?
I think you need to get coaching. So either one-on-one coaching with myself or Miles, or even if you want to get on an online dating conversation, you need some type of coaching.
You know?
I think you should. I think it would serve you well if you got an online consultation with Locario in April. Honestly,
Right.
that's what I think.
Okay. So y'all think it's too late for me to be a pimp?
This nigga said.
Listen,
this nigga trolling.
Look, it's
What's
never
going
too
on?
late.
Nah, no, no.
Bro, it's never too late. It's never too late to do anything you want to do with this life, bro. So, but your game needs a lot of work, because if you want to be a pimp, that's a whole different monster. So your game needs a lot of work, bro.
He ain't trying to be no
guy. That mama mentality.
This nigga can't be no pimp. Get out of here with that.
I watch the talk. I watch by the end of Give me 8 months.
No. It's gonna take you longer than that, homie.
I'm telling you.
It's probably.
I'm gonna go to Skywalk University.
It's gonna take you 8 years. It's gonna take, like, nigga. Do you still get upset by rejection? Are you still afraid of rejection?
No. I talk to girls every day. I'm not. No, that's what I'm saying. Like, my game is weak, but I know exactly what I'm weak at.
Okay.
I don't care about none of that shit.
Okay.
I'm weak at other shit.
Because I want y'all to know that nobody gets rejected more than a pimp.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Right.
Oh yeah, no.
Because a pimp is telling a bitch. Check this out. A pimp is telling a bitch to go fuck other niggas and bring him the money.
Right. Exactly.
Trust me. Imagine the regular nigga just want to go out on a date with a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Trust me, nobody don't get rejected more than a pimp get rejected. You hear what I'm telling you, nigga? Fuck. Where the fuck do you think we got numbers like 25 a day from? Nigga, where do you think we got numbers like 25 a day from? You talking about Rosebud. Where do you think we got that type of shit from, nigga? Where do you think?
Fuck. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm saying. Like, I watched this whole documentary right before I seen y'all go live. And then they're talking about everybody. I'm like, yo.
Just stick to fam. Stick to being a square like the rest of us. You ain't about that life.
I don't want to be a square though. That's the thing.
No, you do. Yes, you do. Trust me, you do. Yes, you do. Good.
I've been tired for like a year, bro.
No. You see, you can't be no pimp. Fuck out of here. How you gonna
matter of fact, what's the next
nigga? No. How you gonna disrespect the game talking about I want to try it for a year?
Right, exactly.
No. That's bad choice of words.
Nigga, but that's how I know you need so much help. A pimp's number one fucking weapon. You know what? I'm giving you too much. Fuck
yeah. You only donated $5, so your $5 is up.
What's the next thing y'all doing the in-person thing? Like, what's the next time y'all doing like one of the little seminars?
I don't know. I'm not promising nothing. I don't know. Because niggas is worried about their EBT. So I don't know when y'all niggas gonna actually have money for a goddamn event and shit. And the next event ain't gonna be cheap.
Exactly.
The next event ain't gonna be a couple $100 like these past events we did. If y'all wanna hang out with niggas, if y'all wanna be there and soak up the game and have conversation with niggas for real, y'all niggas the type of money we talking about, I'm not even gonna have to enforce the fucking dress code. Y'all niggas gonna already know what the fuck it is.
Right.
The type of money I'm talking about. Because niggas was calling up to them, so if I wear sneakers, will I get kicked out? Nigga, the type of money we talking about, a nigga would not be caught dead in sneakers at the next event. Are you dumb?
Mm-hmm.
We ain't fucking with y'all niggas no more, bro.
EBT?
We ain't fucking with y'all niggas no more, because y'all niggas come through on the masculine identity when it's $1 or when it's free, and y'all niggas don't stay, y'all don't take it seriously, but then y'all still got questions and problems in your fucking life concerning your masculine identity. Like, ain't that a bitch? Ain't that a bitch? I give you the game for free. Y'all don't appreciate it, but then you still calling in. You still watching our shit. You still, you know what I'm saying? Like, you still at the water fountain trying to get some water.
That was me. That's me right now.
Yeah.
I know that though. That's why I accept it, and I'm able to understand. Like, all right, bitch ass nigga, let's sturdy the fuck up. I understand that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
so get that coaching. Get that coaching.
Give me 8 months and I'm gonna be a pimp. I'm telling you.
Yo, shout out to Max B. He already got 462,000 followers on Instagram.
That's crazy.
Fuck, that's crazy. Yo, I'm gonna get out of here though. I don't want to hold y'all up though.
Yeah. Fuck out of here, nigga. Right. Fuck out of here. Take it easy, bro. Appreciate it. Thanks for calling in.
All right.
You too, bro.
Yeah.
All right, so guys, call in 844-672-7300. 844-672-7300 is the number. Call in. You feel what I'm saying? If you have a question, put a Q in the chat, and we will get to your questions. All right, so this says, I met a girl outside. I texted her and asked her out for a drink. She said okay and send a photo of my. Wait, she said okay and send a photo of myself. Why would she ask? And do I do it? Okay, so basically what happened is this, right? Is when you texted the girl, she didn't know who you were. You understand what I'm saying? So sometimes what happens is you meet women, and that woman met a bunch of other dudes that day or that week. So when you text her, she's like, "Oh, send a photo so I can know who the fuck I'm talking to." So when you send the photo, she'll be like, "Oh, it's you, it's this guy." Right now, a lot of times the reason why that will happen is because when she met you, you didn't make that much of an impact on her. You understand? Like, she's not really feeling you like that, because if she was, she would have been thinking about you and anticipating your text or call. You see what I'm saying? So sometimes what'll happen is that she'll ask you those things because you're just like another random dude that she. You understand? Because if she really was like thinking about you or remembered you, she would have remembered who you was, what your name was, all that other shit, and then you'd have been like, "Hey, what's up, this so and so," or you would have texted her or something like that, or hit her back up or whatever. But what you could do is that in those situations, when you first get her, give her your information, you could tell her to text you right there. And then so y'all already, have the shit back and forth already. You feel what I'm saying? But a lot of times it's just her, this other guy she's just talking to, she don't know which one you are. You understand what I'm saying? So that could also happen. I think a lot of times people forget that they're not the only people on earth. You know what I'm saying? like a nigga men and women do this. It's like somebody meets somebody and they just in their mind assume that, like, "Oh, I'm the only guy you talk to," or the girl assumes, "Oh, you're the only man that or she's the only girl you're interacting with." Because I've had chicks do that too. Like I'd tell a chick to text me off of a dating app, and then she'd be like, "Hey, what's up? It's me." I'm like, "Who the fuck is me?" You understand what I'm saying? Like I told at least 7 girls to text me. Which one are you? I don't know who the fuck you are. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like that type of thing where people just assume like they're the only one. That's not how it works. You know what I'm saying? So that's part of it. Shit is crazy. It says, why do you encourage people to join your membership when you give the game away for free on YouTube? What on your membership that isn't on YouTube? Steve the Lion, why are you even asking these questions?
Yo, I thought we got rid of this nigga. What did we?
Get him out of here. This nigga Steve the Lion is goofy. And like we said, like we've always told you this, these are just breadcrumbs, people. See, you guys, let me tell you, man, y'all don't understand how deep the game goes. Like, we're just giving you not even a slice of bread, a piece of the crust on the side. That's what the YouTube videos are. Like, there's so much shit on the fucking memberships and so much shit when we actually coach you guys that you don't even understand. Because check this out. Part of you understanding the game, right, is there's a part of it where you have to understand yourself through the interactions you're having to even step your game up. I'll give you a perfect example. So I remember I was in a coffee shop once, right? And I go and get my coffee, I'm chilling, and then I catch this girl kind of like checking me out a little bit, right? So then I'm sitting there and I'm like deciding, should I go and approach her, right? Then I asked myself, and this is a very important question I asked myself, and it made me think. I was like, wait a second. So I said to myself, hey, Locario, do you want to approach that girl because you're attracted to her, or do you want to approach her because you think she's attracted to you? Which is a very important question. Do I want to approach her because I want to, or am I thinking about approaching her because I think she wants me? So now what happens is that if I'm approaching her based on the fact of me thinking that she, or me thinking, oh, maybe she wants me, then I'm not really approaching her because I want to. I'm approaching her because I think it might be easy to get her. And I'm only approaching her because I think that her, supposed interest in me, right, is going to make this run smoothly in my mind that I thought. You see what I'm saying? So that's why a lot of guys think about choosing signals and all this other stuff. Because this is the thing I said to myself. I was like, if I was really attracted to her, wouldn't I have noticed her already and just wanted to approach her off the strength versus having her to look at me? That's what we're talking about when it comes to game. This is why we say the game is about you.
Yeah.
Because those things that you have to pay attention to.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't pay attention to those things, then what happens is that you don't realize that you are moving in a compulsive manner. You're not actually in control of yourself. You're being influenced by other things you're being influenced by other things and making those things make you take action versus taking action on your own.
Facts.
And that's just one little simple thing, right? So this is what I'm saying, where when we have coaching with you guys, there are things that you are going through that we will find out on the call that can help you out specifically with your own actual situation that's going to help you out when it comes to you interacting with women. Do you see what I'm saying? So you got to understand that, because the thing is that if you don't really, look at those things, then you're going to not realize why you're having trouble or why issues are going to be, or are you going to have issues in the game? You feel what I'm saying? So you got to understand that shit. But guys, call in 844-672-7300. 844-672-7300 is the number. Guys, call in if you have a question. Put a Q in the chat and we will get to your questions. It says, have Mr. Locario and Miles ever been a nightclub bouncer? What kind of questions are these? I don't, guys, a question about yourself. We're here to help you guys. You understand what I'm saying? We're here to help you guys. Oh, real quick. So what I'm gonna do again is I'm gonna play the commercial for the
Black Friday
sale for Bad Boy membership real quick. So guys, think about the questions you want to ask. Call up when we get back on this, but check this out. Here we go.
Are you tired of not getting any buns? Are you frustrated because you're not getting any box? You're pissed off because you don't know how to attract women? If you answered yes to any of these questions, I have the thing for you. I'm having a Black Friday through Cyber Monday sale on shoplocario.com. My name is Mr. Locario. I am the bad boy of the dating game. And if you go to shoplocario.com from November 27th up until December 1st, you are going to get to take advantage of the Black Friday through Cyber Monday sale, where I'm going to have 25% off on all the products on the site, right? So for example, one of my products is the Massive Game Collection, which is 24 of my products in one bundle that you can get. You can also get Master the Vetting Process, which is an awesome product that teaches you how to vet women. And this product has multiple 5-star ratings. Matter of fact, it's all 5-star ratings. That's how good this product is. Also, you guys can get an online dating consultation with myself and my lady April. It will teach you how to get the pictures that are going to get the attention of the women. We also are going to do the bio in the call. So we're going to help you fix your bio in the call. And we're going to teach you how to send the messages to get the woman off the site to come meet you in person, right? So all you have to do is go to shoplocario.com, check out all of the products. I have other audio and video products. I have all these things that you guys can get to step up your game, all right? So go to shoplocario.com, get 25% off on all these products, and I'll holler at you later. And remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm gone. I'm out.
All right, we back. We're back, goddammit. Yes, so make sure you guys take advantage of the sale. The sale's gonna be next week on Thanksgiving starting. So make sure you guys check that out and get that cracking. You feel what I'm saying? And guys, call up if you want to call in. The call-in number is 844-672-7300, 844-672-7300. So yeah, so let's get back to this topic real quick as we're waiting for people to call in. So basically, what you got to understand when we talk about a man never falling in love with a woman, right, is You got to get out of the mindset of, you know, going with what society says about love and falling in love. And like I said, there's a difference between loving a woman and falling in love, right? And so a lot of times what happens is that, and I simplified it by saying loving a woman is about you. Falling in love with a woman is about her, right? And so when you fall in love with a woman, you forget who you are because you are falling into the frame of the woman in society. You understand what I'm saying? You're falling into what it means to love that woman based on what society told you. You're doing things that you think you're supposed to do instead of doing what you want to do as a man or what you know you should do as a man based on your own structure and how you do things, right? So like we were saying earlier, I was saying this is that a man's love is different from a woman's love because see, women fall in love with the man because she's in love in the situation with the love that he's provided. You understand what I'm saying? She's like, I want to be in this love he provided. When you say I'm falling in love with a woman, you're saying I want to be in love with what society has provided me to do with this woman. And that's where a lot of you guys fuck up because what happens is this. When you're in love with a woman, you're essentially following a woman.
Right.
Because you're following society. And remember, society has structured shit in a way where you as a man following these rules that society gave you essentially makes you follow women. This is why guys put women on a pedestal, take women out on 3 dates, court them, doing all this other stuff. Where did they get that idea from? Society. And so the thing is that you can't actually accurately love a woman unless you have a masculine identity. You understand? You have to have that shit. You understand? And see, this is the thing. You have to see. This is the thing that you got to understand, right? Is that you have to be so strong in how you want to do shit, and you have to have a structure, a standard, a way that you make things happen. And then because you are like that, then you are able to love the woman because the woman is in alignment with your structure. Right. And then so what you do is you accept the fact that she is a woman, she is a female, so she's going to have those women tendencies. But at the same time, you love her because she's actually adhering to your program. So two things are happening at once. So you have the woman following your lead and being under your structure, which means that, OK, I love you because you're reflecting me. You understand what I'm saying? And then two, I love you because I accept that you're a woman. So when she does woman shit, right? Which in some cases could make you say, I can't fuck with you anymore, right? Then you still love her because you accept that she's a woman. So this is the thing. Sometimes you can love a woman and not be with her. You understand? Because if she does something that goes against the structure, goes against your program, you might have to let her go.
Right.
Just because you let her go, that doesn't mean you don't love her. But see, if you are in love with her, you can't let her go. That's why a lot of guys take abuse and take women who do all this goofy shit because one, they don't have their own structure and their own program, but two, they're in love with the woman. So what they're doing is going based on societal things. This is why a lot of times, like, guys will go to like fucking marriage counseling and all this other shit and sit there with their wife while they have some lady tell him how he's doing everything wrong. And maybe you should take out the trash more and she'll want to have sex with you. And, maybe if you help around the house and you be a little bit more sensitive. And you see what I'm saying? This is how they're telling you to love your woman. Be more sensitive and do the things that she likes so that she'll be more comfortable and want to have sex with you. You see what I'm saying? So you be indoctrinated with all of this nonsense. And because you are in love with a woman and you forgot who the fuck you were, you end up doing all of this shit for her to try to keep her around because you're so attached to her, right? Because you've lost yourself. Remember, when you lose yourself and you start to get extremely attached to the woman, right? It takes away your individuality and your identity. So to lose her means that it's almost like dying. Like I can't live without her. You understand what I'm saying? That's what people start saying. I can't live without you. See, they're actually they're actually in an illusion, but it's so real to them because they're so attached to the situation.
Right.
Because they're basically saying, I can't live without you, because without you, who the fuck am I? And the reason why they're asking who the fuck am I is because they don't have a masculine identity. You see what I'm saying? Because they're in love with the woman. And this is the thing. Women are too chaotic to be in love with any woman. It's ridiculous, because what happens is that if you are in love with a woman, you're going to be swept away in the chaos.
Facts.
You understand what I'm saying? That's why when you love a woman, you have to love a woman how God loves humans or something. You understand what I'm saying? Because it's like, it's like you have to be above the bullshit in order to love her properly.
No, this is why the boss company analogy is always the best analogy, because, like, for example, you're the president of a company, or the CEO or the boss of a company. You're the owner of the company.
Mm-hmm.
And let's just say your wife is the vice president,
right,
or whatever. Like, she has a very important position, but I can't stop focusing on what the rest of these niggas is doing.
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying? I got to make sure it's things that, look, as a man, you are always on the fucking clock.
Mm-hmm.
There is no vacations, no sanctuaries, no guarantees. Nobody's coming to save you or help you, not even your own fucking woman.
Right.
There are things that she can do to enhance and help you, and she's a helpmate, and she can, reflect and magnify, and she can, do certain things, and she could be a place of temporary peace. She could be a place of, temporary comfort. She could be a place of pleasure for you.
Right.
But anything a woman provides you is temporary.
Mm-hmm.
All that's temporary.
Right.
You understand? Because a woman go through shit. They got mood swings. They, even before menopause, they have a period every month. And after menopause, they still get hot flashes, and their fucking hormones switch up and change and all this different shit. And and once they get pregnant, another change. And once they have the child, another change. And, and then the children, they go through changes all day, every fucking day, which affect her, which will affect you, and so on and so forth. So things are always changing with a female. So anything a woman provides for you, understand, is temporary. Not to mention a relationship is temporary. And then when we really get down to it, time being relative and all that, life itself is temporary, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this is why, as men, we cannot fall in love. We cannot allow ourselves to be under the faculty of a female. Not because there's anything wrong with females, but because what a female is different from what we need to follow as men. It's just highly different.
Right. That's a fact.
Not better, not worse, just different. And Charlie Kiefer in the building. Shout out to you for the 100, man. We appreciate it.
What's going on?
Excuse my cough. Yeah, I'm doing good. Excuse my cough, but thanks for taking my call, and I appreciate you guys. And
yes, sir.
And yeah, I just want to say some two things real quick, which is, I think this show is a great topic. It's probably one of my favorite topics. But this is gonna be like the last I'm gonna call in for probably a long time. And the reason I'm making this call my last call for a long time is because I kind of just want to make a quick point about how, this kind of parlays off of one of the previous callers. He was talking about how, like, he can't believe some people can't get it even after 9 years or something like that or whatever, right?
Mm.
And the thing about it is that, like, if you love something, you let it go, right? You don't control it and you don't force it.
Right.
And so, there's, for example, my parents don't like, what I do, basically. Like, they don't like the fact that I talk to them in the way I talk to them, in the sense that I tell them I want to fuck and all sort of stuff.
Mm.
And there's probably many people in society that don't like that either. But if I know what I'm doing is right deep down, I have to love them no matter what, even if they do hate on me.
Mm-hmm.
So people think loving people, you're supposed to love people only when they love you.
Mm.
You're supposed to love people even when they hate you.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And so we can dislike each other. We can accept incompatibility, but that doesn't mean I have to hate you.
Right.
You know, for example, like when it comes to politics, like I'm not going to get political with this, but you know, a big figure that a lot of people don't like is Donald Trump. Now, there are some things I like about Donald Trump, and there's some things I don't like about Donald Trump. But if I don't really like him, I still have to love him, because again, if I put conditions on my love for somebody else, that means I put it on the condition for love I have for myself.
Right. Right.
And so everyone's running around in society, and I used to be like this, where I was, even now that I quote unquote got game, the problem with that caller before was that he said he got all this game, but if you really had all that game, you would realize that you even love the people who have no game even more than you did before.
Right. That's a fact.
So that's part of the game, is that, you know, the thing about it is, and like for you guys, you get to a level, you know, it's like a guy who trains his whole life to finally get like a comeback against somebody, and then they realize that you don't need any comeback because there's nothing to come back from, because, you know, it's like the guy who finally sticks up to his bully. It's like you just really needed to realize the bully was going through something deep down inside him, which made him to want to bully you in the first place.
Right. Exactly.
And so I have to love my bully even more now, because I realize I understand the reason why he bullied me in the first place, because he hates himself.
That's a fact. And on top of that, real quick, what you're saying that too is the reason why you gotta love the bully too is because the bully allows you to experience fear. You know what I'm saying? Which is something that you have to, if you don't like the fear, you gotta be able to know how to handle that within yourself on your own. You see what I'm saying? That's what we talking about game, is that, see, guys, you got to understand how powerful the game is, because the game gives you opportunity to have self-reflection. You understand what I'm saying? So even with that bully example, it's like, you may be like, man, I hate this guy. He's always, you know, picking on me. And every time I see him, I get all, you know, nervous, whatever. But that's a good thing, because now it gives you the opportunity to check in with yourself, self-reflect, and see how you are able to handle those feelings and all that energy. You see what I'm saying?
So exactly. And I'm gonna send another 100. And I just want to say this last thing is that, you know, part of recognizing, or part of loving yourself and everybody else, is recognizing that everything's okay just the way it is. You're recognizing, yeah, I'm okay, and you're okay too. So even when my dad says, I'm ashamed that you're my son, Charlie, even when people on the street say, yo, that's some fucking bullshit, Charlie, I think that's crass, even though telling women you want to have casual sex, and, you know, in a manner that which you have game, is not bad or unholy or any other shit. Even when people hate on Locario or whoever, you know, or Miles, I'm still going to recognize that you're okay with what you're doing right now. Now, it doesn't mean I'm not going to defend myself against control from another person. Doesn't mean you don't stick up for yourself. And if someone's hating on me, well, then I'm just going to, you know, move myself out of the situation. We don't have to argue.
Right.
But I'm still going to love you, because I'm accepting everything that is.
That's a fact. That's real talk.
I'm accepting that everything's okay.
That's real talk.
Yeah.
And you know this too, real quick, is that you got to understand that, you know, sometimes when people, like you said, when a person is being negative or meaning or whatever it is, it's because they have something inside that they're hating. And the reason why, see, their negative energy towards you is because they're hating themselves, because everything is connected, right? So meaning that would be the equivalent of me, like if I yell at my hand and I'm like, I hate my hand, is so fucking whack, I hate this shit, I'm still hating myself, because my hand is attached to my whole body. You understand what I'm saying? We're all connected. So a person hating on you means that they have hate within themselves, and because everything is connected. Also understanding that the person is still asleep, and that's why they're coming at you that way, right? But the thing is that when a person hates on you and you get upset, it's really because you still don't fully love yourself, which is why you're upset. You see what I'm saying? Because when they hate on you, right? Because what happens is you start to doubt yourself, and you're essentially agreeing with them by feeling some type of way about what they're saying.
You're like wondering if they're correct.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. So, but yeah, 100%. And I'm gonna add another 100 to that. So I'm gonna add 200 here in a quick second after this. But last thing I want to say is, to your point, that's an excellent point you just made, is that what you guys have to understand, for the guys in the chat, and it's something I had to understand along the way, is that you have to recognize and you have to know it, no matter what, that you're okay.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you have to know. Like, I'm not even gonna tell you, because I already know you guys are okay. Doesn't mean you have game or not. Like, I'm gonna love you guys no matter what, and I'm gonna love myself no matter what. Now, that doesn't mean I can't improve and change for, to get from point A to point B, using coaches like Locario Miles and getting game. But, it's like, so what if my mom hates me or my dad hates me, quote unquote? So what if society doesn't like who I am? Like, I'm gonna be me, because one, I'm a fucking man, and I love myself, number two. So I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing, because I recognize that no matter what the outcome, I'm always okay. Always okay.
Right.
So, that's just all I want to say. And, all it takes is, you got to love yourself. And if you really love yourself, you would get on this game in the masculine identity membership and the Bad Boy membership, where you get some consultations, and you would realize the value that you have inside you, just like I did through the coaching of.
Yes, sir.
That's what's up, man. We appreciate the call, fam.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you, Charlie Keeper, man. Thanks for your support, bro.
Thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Happy.
That's real shit though. And see that even goes to what we're talking about today about love and being in love. Because when you love, what you're saying is, I choose to love based on my own identity. When you're in love, what you're doing is you're at the whims of what society and the material world told you what it is. So that's why when a person hates you, like, man, fuck that motherfucker, I hate him too, because you're in this love that they told you what it was.
Right.
Versus you deciding that, hey, I love myself. So because I love myself, I love you because I can see that you're hurting. I can see why you're mad. I understand totally why you're mad, because I understand why you're mad, because I'm mad too. I've been where you're at.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? That's why when Leak called earlier and he was like, oh, well, I'm the smartest person in the room and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, no. See, you need to recognize within your friends that they are where you was or still are now. So you see what I'm saying? So a lot of times people they try to be like, oh yeah, I'm big shit. And it's like, no, you got to understand that, where, whenever you come to a certain understanding, what happen is that you're going to be able to see, right, what other people are experiencing, because you've already been there, or you are there also, and just come to the realization that that's what it is. So there's no reason to like you were saying earlier, like you was like, yo, I don't hate nobody on this YouTube shit. You know what I'm saying? Right. Because it's like, yo, it's like, it's not that serious. You feel what I'm saying? It's really not that serious. You know what I mean? So guys, call up 844-672-7300, 844-672-7300. There's like 300 some people watching right now. So I know some of y'all got some issues with your dating lives or, confidence or whatever. This is the time for you guys to be calling. The phone should be ringing off the hook. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all should be like on a waiting list of of people trying to call in. You understand what I'm saying? Because I already know y'all going through it. You feel what I'm saying? So this is why you guys should call up. You feel what I'm saying? And also remember, guys, make sure you guys go to CunninghamElements.com to get 33% off the entire site. Make sure you guys do that and get that going. You feel what I'm saying? Make sure you guys do that and make that happen, right? And so the thing is this, is that when you guys are dealing with women, right? And and also when you're dealing with just, interacting with other people in society, your friends, family, and all this other stuff, they're going to look at you a certain way or feel some type of way when you're not just adhering to what society is saying, right? So even when we talk about this whole love stuff, is that you're going to be pressured into, and they're going to point the finger at you because they're going to expect you to love them like society tells you to love them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, well, you have this girlfriend, and why aren't you, you should be in love with her, and women are going to expect you to be in love with them. because remember, they're going based on what society is saying, right? And it makes sense that women will go based on that because that's what they've been taught, and it's an easily influenced situation because she's a woman. But you as a man, if you're influenced like that, you're just like the chick. You know what I'm saying? So that's the kind of shit that happens, is that you're influenced just like the woman. And the thing is that as a man, you can't be that easily influenced. And a lot of times you're easily influenced that way because you start to sort of mimic what love is based on what society is telling you and what women are expecting from you. You understand? That's why you see videos of guys crying on their wedding day and shit. And, you know, dudes like getting on their knees to propose. And all that. They buying flowers for a chick and all this like extra shit when they just met a girl or whatever. And again, there's actually nothing wrong with like buying a chick flowers and doing all this like nice little stuff if it's deserved, right? But the problem is that guys do this off rip because they've been conditioned that this is how I show affection to a woman. Because remember, none of the you ever realize that when people talk about dating, it's usually the same type of thing. Like, oh, let me take you out to dinner. Why do you think all these people was just like, oh, I as an individual want to take this woman out to dinner? No, they're doing that because they think that's what they're supposed to do. Because everybody else is doing it. Everyone else told them this is how they're supposed to operate. Where did they get this? Oh, you got to go on 3 dates with a girl before you could have sex. Where did that come from?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So it's all these ideas that's coming from society telling you this is how you should do this. You see what I'm saying? Because see, when we teach you game, what we're teaching you guys is to think for yourselves. And if you guys notice, and you probably notice this as you're learning the game, if you notice, everything we're teaching you aligns with what you guys usually say you naturally want anyway.
Right.
You ever notice? Because like, even for example, we talk about the vetting process. What do you say? For the first 3 months, just have sex with the girls, right? Most dudes, what they trying to do, smash. You see what I'm saying? So if you're just trying to smash, why are you doing all this extravagant dinners, movies, and courting and all that other goofy shit? You know why? Because society told you that you're supposed to do that. Do you see what I'm saying? And it's like you don't even realize it. Then you get into these situations, and this is what women expect of you because women are like, well, yeah, this is how a man should be, right? But you ever notice how women say a man should be what society is saying, but then they always gravitate to the guys who are the opposite? Isn't that interesting? Isn't it interesting how women are gravitating to guys who are the opposite of what society tells men to be to love a woman?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And see, the reason why they gravitate to the opposite is because what a woman is really attracted to is a guy who's actually being himself. You understand? And the thing is this, a guy who's being real really doesn't give a fuck about none of that shit. So that's what makes her say, oh, this chick, this guy, and she don't realize it's all subconscious. She don't realize why she's feeling him like that. But the reason why she's feeling him like that is because he stepped outside of what society said. And then he bought her and he took her outside of what society said.
Yeah.
He's doing his thing and she's following him. So she said, you know what? I'm going to stop listening to society and I'm going to listen to him. And he, you know what he said? He said, I'm not going to listen to society. I'm going to listen to myself and my own masculine identity. That's how it works. You see what I'm saying? So this is the problem is that you have so many of these guys following what society is saying about loving a woman. You understand? Right. And then you go to the next stage of, oh, I'm in love with her. That's crazy to even utter those words that you're in love with a woman. That's crazy,
man. It's so. You know what it is too, and this is the reason why. Like, this is a huge part of the reason why we do what we do. Because I remember being young and thinking that in love was the thing to be.
Right. Mm-hmm.
You know, and I know there's a lot of cats coming up in the game thinking that that's what it is, you know, and you think, oh yeah, you know, love and equality and you know, it's so wrong. Anyway, 719, you're on live with Locario and Miles. Name, age, city. How can we help you?
Hey guys, this is Keyshawn from 26 from Pueblo.
26 from where?
Did you get my Cash App, Miles?
What's the name on the Cash App?
Sugar. SHIGURH.
Nah. Yeah, I don't know if y'all know what name y'all be putting on your Cash App your Cash App accounts. Cause I got
3
something.
8s?
I got something, but that's not the name I see. How much you sent in?
I sent in 5.
Yeah, and it just came in, right? You just sent it, right?
Yeah, but
I don't even want to expose your name and shit, but I got it, bro. Go ahead. Ask your question, bro. Y'all don't know. I'm just saying, y'all don't know what name really be on y'all fucking accounts, though. Y'all really don't know, cause that's not the name that's on the account, homie. I'm just saying. But you got a picture of yourself as a kid?
Huh?
What kind of picture do you have on your Cash App profile?
Oh, it's me as a baby.
Okay.
Go ahead with your question, my nigga. Go ahead with your question, bro. Jesus Christ. Like,
I just want to ask, like, when is a time that I should not approach a woman?
Wait, what?
Oh, like, no.
What do you mean? We need more. What do you mean by that?
Just like when I shouldn't. It's like maybe if she's working or like something like that.
No, you can approach a woman.
What are the don'ts? Like, what should I just not do?
No, I mean the only time really you shouldn't approach a woman is if you see a woman with her man. Like that's the only time you really like. If a woman is walking, holding a guy's hand, she's hugged up and kissed up on it, and it's obvious that's a man, then there's no reason to approach her. Other than that, what other reason would there be to not approach the woman?
But caller, listen. When you say approach a woman, what are we really talking about? Are you trying to approach her to get a date out of her? Like what are we talking about exactly? Yeah. So, all right, give me an example of the approach. Like, let's just say, any random chick, she's standing there. What are you saying?
So, for more context, like sometimes I'll be like in line when I'm getting food, and then like I don't want to step out of line.
Yeah. What are you saying?
But I just go up. I tell her my name and everything. I tell her that I think she looks good, and I just tell her we should hang out sometime. That's really all I do.
Okay. All right, cool. Because I just wanted to understand what we're talking about. Because guys, again, you need to learn how to understand putting yourself in social situations in general. The problem with you motherfuckers is that you're only looking for women to date. You're only you have a one-track mind when it comes to this whole thing. Like you need to learn how to be a more well-rounded individual in general. Like you need to learn how to engage anyone in conversation. That's your real problem. And because you have, a lot of you think that one-itis is just designated to when you're focused on one woman. No, one-itis is also having a one-track mind when it comes to approach, when it comes to social skills, when it comes to a mouthpiece.
Mm-hmm.
You guys have one-itis because you only speak because you're trying to set up a date, because you think getting a woman to go out on a date with you will fix your life. Mm-hmm. That is the impetus of your problems.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that you don't know how to engage anyone in conversation unless you're, because here's the reason why I'm taking you down this road, brother, because you should be able to see a woman with her man and still be able to go up to both of them and spark a conversation. You should be able to do that. I've done that. I do that from time to time, depending on the spot.
Mm-hmm.
You should be able to speak to anyone. And here's the thing, because you're over here trying to get a date. Now, check this out. Let's just say you go to a spot and you actually engage two people who look like they're a couple. You start talking to them. Hey, it's been a beautiful day. We know what brings you guys out tonight, blah, blah, blah. Nigga. And then you find out they're in an open relationship. And this nigga's like, yo, if you want my bitch, go ahead. Like, holla, like, let her know what it is. Like, you seem like a cool guy, but that would never happen to you. Why? Because your only one-track mind is just, hey, what's up? I came over here because you're pretty attractive. I want to know if you could go out on a date sometime. You guys have no idea how big the world is because your focus is so small. And this is why you need more experience in the game, period.
Mm-hmm.
See what I'm saying? So again, that's why I asked you, like, so what are you really saying to these people? And so what I'm saying to you is that you need to expand your horizons. This is why we talk about coaching. This is why we talk about vetting. This is why we talk about having the consultations, because there's more to life than just trying to get a fucking one stupid bitch out on a fucking date, bro.
Mm-hmm.
There's way more to life than that. And y'all niggas is not allowing yourselves to even understand who you are enough. Like, this is what a masculine identity is about. Like, you should be able to go up and talk to anyone because you are more interesting than that.
Mm-hmm.
You are way more interesting than asking a bitch out on a fucking date, my nigga. You are more than that. You have so many fucking layers to you.
Mm-hmm.
You could see a couple standing there and spark up a conversation with them. And lo and behold, little did you know, you could still get the bitch out on a date and probably smash too. Because that's the type of relationship they're in. But I mean, I'm not saying that that's what you're looking for. I'm just saying the world is so much bigger than what you're talking about.
Right.
Because you may not even you probably thinking to yourself, I don't want no nigga sloppy seconds anyway. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's all right. I understand that. But the point I'm trying to make is you would never even have the conversation, even if it was there to be had.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, I get what you mean. It's just sometimes I just get in weird situations where it's like, damn, like I wish I could holler, but
that's what I'm saying. You can. So
what do you mean, though?
What I was trying to answer, because I guess at some point I gotta answer your question. My bad. What I'm trying to explain to you is that there is no situation where you can't approach and speak to someone. None whatsoever. Even if she is there with her man. What if you want to just go up to them and be like, yo, y'all look so beautiful together. Like, bro, for a minute, I ain't gonna lie to you, homie. Like, with no disrespect, but I was checking your girl out. But when I looked at the both of y'all, I was like, I see why they together though. Like, you guys are put together very well, man. Give them a compliment. Find out where they hang out at. Find out where the next dope event or spot is. Look,
weird stuff? Yeah, what's the weird situations you talking about you getting into?
Like I'll be in line or something, or like it's a chick that is like working somewhere and her coworkers are near her, and I'm just like, I'll let that one go because I'm like, I don't want your coworkers possibly seeing you, giving out your number or whatever. Or I'm in line, and the only way I could talk to her is if I like get out of line and like just be like, yo, and then like, because then at the end of the day,
so why you can't? So the old lady behind you, listen, the old lady behind you in line, why you can't turn around and say, hey, excuse me, miss, what's your name? Oh, your name is Sarah. No, your name is Margaret. Hey, Margaret. My name is Keyshawn. Listen, you see that cute girl over there? I'm gonna go get her number. Could you save my spot in line real quick?
Right.
I'll be right back.
See, that's cold. I didn't even think of nothing like that. See, like
Miles is done. He's finished.
Thinking like that.
He's fit. See, this guys.
Oh my god.
This is why we tell y'all motherfuckers to get
lose my spot. That's all I be.
And check this out. And if you do it right, Margaret would be the one to tell a bitch, yeah, take his number. He's a nice boy. Margaret is vouching for you. Now Margaret is vouching for you, and now the chick feels even more pressure to give you to take your number now.
You know what's funny? You know what's funny though is that see, this is the problem, right? This is everything Miles is talking about is game. Because all of that is about social skills. This is exactly what Miles is talking about, where he's talking about, hey, it's not about you just having that one-track mind of, oh, I'm just trying to take this girl out on a date. Women want to go out on a date with you because you are charismatic, confident, interesting, and you are that way, period, which is why you could tell that old lady, hey, check this out. I'm going to go talk to that girl over here. Could you hold my spot? And you didn't even think about that, because what you're doing is that you are not looking at the game holistically. You understand what I'm saying? You're looking at it in this one way where you're like, oh, well, you've defeated yourself already by your mindset of limiting yourself. You understand? You're limiting your thoughts. You're like, well, I can't do this, and this is not possible, and that can't. So what Miles just showed is that he used the entire environment to his advantage. You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
But that's the thing you guys got.
I don't know. I'm not slow, but it's like I just never would have.
No, it's what I said before. It's a one-track mind. Having that one-track mind, it stops you from having ideas like that. That's what I'm saying to you.
Mm-hmm.
That's so that's what I'm saying. Look inside and see how powerful you are. See how, like Locario said, charismatic and cool you are. That you could talk to the old lady that's standing online behind you. Ask her to save your spot. Go holler at that chick over there. And when you get over there, be like, hey, listen, real quick, I just want you to know that old lady over there is saving my spot. So I got to be quick. But listen, you got to take your phone out right now and put my number in your phone so I could text you, and then we can hang out this weekend.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And then she gonna be looking over there at the lady like, oh wow, he got a lady holding his spot, and he's so cool and charismatic. He got people vouching for him. Oh man, let me just give him my number real quick, because I don't want him to. Now she's like, oh man, I don't want you to lose your spot online.
Exactly right.
Cool guy. You see what I'm saying? But y'all niggas got this. This is why y'all niggas come off creepy to the average bitch, because you're just like, all I want to do is just talk about going out on a date, and that's it, because I have no other layers to my personality. That's creepy, bro. Like that's the only thing you want in your life, to go out on a date with me, and you don't even know me. You just see my face, and I kind of halfway look cute because I did my makeup today. And you automatically you want to spend time, money, energy, and attention on me when I know I ain't shit? What's wrong with you? There should be more to you than that. This is what I'm saying. Look inside. You niggas talk about, Miles, I'm always running out of things to talk about when I'm on a date or when I holler at a girl, because you're talking about what she likes to talk about, and you don't know her.
Mm-hmm.
See, and it's like that's not my issue. Like I know myself, but that I heard I was one of you guys.
Stop right now. Stop right now. No, bro. How where in the world is it okay to say the words, I know myself, but? That don't even track.
Well, no, not like, but like I'm doubting the fact that I know myself. But I was gonna go to another point. Like,
listen,
you guys,
here it is. Let me teach you some game right now. Learn when to omit the word but and replace it with the word and. Learn when.
And you're right. And I saw this. I'm not too sure who said it, but y'all was talking about, you guys knew this guy that he in a parking lot went up to this chick's whip. She pulled up with her dude, and he went by her door and put his number in the handle. And then when she came, she took his number out the handle when they got back to the whip. Like, it was like really, really smart. And I was like, I never would have thought about no shit like that. You know?
Exactly, because you need more exposure. You need more exposure therapy, and you need to look deep. You claim you know yourself, but you don't know how you, like a lot of guys call into my, yeah, I'm trying to be smoother.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, look how smooth you are.
Mm-hmm.
Trust me, you wouldn't make it this far in life if you wasn't smooth. You wouldn't make it this far in life if you wasn't funny. You wouldn't make it this far in life if you wasn't likable. You wouldn't make it this far in life if you didn't have any value at all. You guys gotta give yourself a little bit more credit than this. Love yourselves a little bit more. You expect these women, these stranger ass women, to come into your life and love you like a king, and you don't even recognize the king in you.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. You think do you really think a king is all like fucked up about, oh, I wonder if she's gonna say yes if I ask her out. I wonder if she's gonna say yes if I ask her for her number. A king think much differently than that. A king walk up on a bitch like, listen, I'm King Jaffe Jofar. You understand? I got bitches throwing petals that I walk on a daily basis. I'm giving you the opportunity to possibly be a part of that if you act right.
Mm-hmm.
Take out your phone, put my number in it. I need you to text me right now, because the next time I text you, I'll be giving you details as to where and when we're going to meet up.
Mm-hmm.
King Jaffe Jofar out. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of. So when even when you guys introduce yourself, you talk, you mumble it, nigga. You need to be like, I am. And pause for a second too. Let a bitch marinate just on the power of your I am.
You know, it's funny though that you're saying all this, Miles, because it made me think about that Miami video we did. That all those losers were like, oh my God, you guys are in Miami and you guys don't know what you're doing because all the girls reject you and all that. Those guys who are watching that got a one-track mind because they were slow enough to think that we were out there trying to get numbers and fuck with the girls in that way. They didn't look at it in the entire situation, even though we said it in the video, that we were showing guys you can actually walk up to women and talk about anything. You see what I'm saying? And so that's the thing. It's so crazy how guys don't realize that, and this is what we were talking about before, is that everything is connected.
Mm-hmm.
You guys think you have a problem with, oh, well, you know, I'm scared to talk to women and these women be rejecting me and all this other stuff. The real issue is that women are not attracted to you because you don't actually experience life, which makes you uninteresting, which makes you less attractive. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Shit is crazy.
Yeah, man.
Shit is crazy.
Now get the hell out of here. You only sent in $5. We gave you $1 million worth of game.
Wait, real quick.
Nigga.
Locario, Mr. Locario, that ping pong analogy was crazy. I love that analogy.
Ping pong.
It's like you sitting there passing the ball and they just standing there. They're not even swinging back and you running to the other side, picking up the ball and hitting it again. I was like, I used to be me at one point, but fuck that.
Right, exactly. But yeah, hit us up for some coaching on the back end, man, because you see that light bulb moment you had when Miles is telling you about being in line. That's the thing that you would get with
your environment. Yeah.
See what I'm saying? So, guys, that's why we tell y'all to get this motherfucking coaching. You know what I'm saying?
We appreciate
y'all. Have a good weekend. Wish me luck tonight.
All right, good luck, brother. Take it easy, man. All right,
so guys, we got 2 free calls in about 10 minutes. We're gonna wrap this up. So guys, call in, take advantage of those free calls. Shout out to Kobe for hitting you guys with those free calls.
Oh shit. This nigga Efosa, what's going on, man?
Yeah, I'm on free call.
Yeah, of course. I got you. What's your question, man?
So I got a question.
Yeah, what's the question there, buddy?
Okay, so do you think that like society and when it runs by males created, men hating women? You know what I'm saying? Like society, for example, like society tricks women to disrespect men, hate men, and bash men, misandry, all that stuff. Mm-hmm. So, like, when did it start? Like, when did it start? Like, for society, when it started? Do you know about that?
So, wait, when did what start?
I'm saying that, like, you say society is run by males, like the man hating, you know what I'm saying? Women being disrespectful, women being, hateful men, you know what I'm saying? Like, some of the topics we talked about the other day, I'm saying that the hate women have for men, when they even started, they start from society run by males, like, how did it happen? That's what I'm saying.
How did the hate for men start?
Yes, like I'm saying that, like,
are you talking about
society,
the rise of feminism?
No, man. Look, hear me out. I'm saying that, like let's say, let's say for example, like, women disrespect their men in relationships. Women, hate men. Oh man, this is that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm saying that society tricked women to have a negative view of men. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, I see. I kind of see what you're saying. And shout out to Coach Justin. He said women have always hated losers. That's a fact. This is the thing, though. This is the thing. So what you got to understand is that women. Okay, so it's two things going down, right? So exactly what Justin said is that women are always going to hate losers. So meaning that there are a subsection of guys that women just don't like. They're not really attracted to whatever, but they kind of settle for those guys. They use those guys for money, attention, whatever. Those guys are the losers that, that they don't like. You understand what I'm saying? And then also on the flip side of that, there's also guys that they are attracted to and they also like those guys, but those guys are attracted to and they like may not necessarily do what they want. So meaning they might have sex with a guy that they really like and then he just ignores them or leaves them and then they're mad. So like, oh, fuck these guys, they suck. You understand? But you got to understand also, and which is one of the main things about like women, quote unquote, hating men, is women complain about the same exact thing that allows them to have comfort in society. So this is why they'll talk about the patriarchy, all the patriarchy and all this other shit. And it's like, what happens is that the reason why a woman is safe or has what she has is because of men. But at the same time, it's like her comfortability to complain about men is the same thing that, like, she's hating on the thing that makes her comfortable, but she doesn't realize it. So it's almost like the reason why she can complain is because she's comfortable. So she's complaining about the same men that made her life comfortable, basically. But because she's comfortable, she can complain. It's like one of those catch-22s. So society is built by men, and it's a society that she's comfortable in, which gives her the opportunity to bitch and moan.
Exactly.
That's all it is. You feel what I'm saying? That's all it is. Like she's so comfortable. It's almost like, it reminds me of I remember 50 Cent said, depression is a luxury, right? Because he was like, listen, if you're depressed, you can sit around and say, you know what? I'm so depressed. I don't feel like doing so and so because I'm depressed. Right. But he's like, where do you find time to not do something? He's like, I'm a hustler. I gotta do shit, even if I don't feel like it, to survive. I gotta do shit and make moves. So if you're not doing something because you're depressed, that means that you have the luxury to be depressed, to sit back and not do anything. You understand what I'm saying? So it's the same thing where women feel like, well, you have the luxury to be this comfortable to complain about the men who made you this comfortable. That's how it works.
That's fact. Miles, got something else to say, Miles?
No, I agree with everything Locario said.
Great.
All right. Thank you. That's a real game. Thank you.
Appreciate it, bro.
All right.
Got one free call left, guys.
All right, got one free call left. We got like a few minutes. So if you guys want to call in, now is the time. Let me see if we have any more questions. So, Mr. Locario, can you elaborate more on that you don't experience life thing? Yeah, so basically what I'm saying is that a lot of you guys don't experience, like, y'all don't go out and do things to learn more about yourself. So, for example, we tell you guys to go talk to 25 women a day. There's so many layers of things that you learn about yourself through talking to 25 women a day and interacting with all these different women. like for example, you desensitize yourself from rejection. At the same time, you also work on your social skills. You learn how you feel when it comes to approaching and interacting and talking with women, and you get used to sort of that vibe when it comes to you going back and forth with a chick. You are able to have real-time experience having conversations with women so that you can see, hey, am I actually getting my point across or not? Am I connecting with these women or not? And once you realize that, then you say, oh, I can work on this, or I should step back on doing this because this is yielding me this outcome. And at the same time, while you're doing all of that stuff, you are out there meeting more people, right? And even just you going out to meet people, like Miles was saying, you might see a couple, you just have a conversation with both of them.
Mm-hmm.
But so what happens is that a lot of you guys, what you do is that instead of actually going out there and being active and doing things, you're sitting at home doing nothing, which keeps you in the same spot. So now you are not interesting and you continue to be not interesting. So when you finally see that girl you want to talk to and you muster up the courage to talk to her, she's getting an experience with a very uninteresting guy. Versus if you actually had practice going out there interacting with women, and doing those things, when she met you, she would meet more of a charismatic guy, more of a confident guy, more of a guy who knows what he wants and knows how to lead and do all this other things. And that makes you more interesting and attractive. You see what I'm saying? So this is why we tell you guys that it's important to, go out there and live life, because this is the thing. So you got to understand, a lot of people who are on the internet complaining about dating, right? Part of the reason why they're complaining about dating is not because there's anything wrong with dating. It's that their perspective and their perception is that there's something wrong with dating. Because, and I was talking about this on a coaching call. I was telling one of my clients, I said, listen, because he was talking about certain things he was going through. And I said, listen, everything you just said about what you're doing when it comes to dealing with women is also everything I'm experiencing too. So we're experiencing the same exact thing, but notice we sound different.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So what you guys got to understand is this, is that, and shout out to what is a spiritual teacher named Bashar, he talked about this. He says, circumstances don't really matter. How you respond and react and interact with circumstances matter, right? It's just like the shoe salesman story. The guy goes into the village, the two shoe salesmen, they're like, one guy's like, nobody's going to buy my shoes because nobody wears shoes. Other guys is like, I'm going to make a killing selling shoes because nobody wears shoes. It's the same exact situation. It's how you view it. It's different ways of how you view it. So what I'm saying here is that when you guys are out here doing what you do, what's going to happen is that even from your mindset and your perspective, that's going to make you more interesting, which means that you're going to attract more. So even when because this is the thing, 2 guys can get rejected by 20 women in a row. One guy's going to be like, oh, these modern women, they suck. You understand what I'm saying? They suck. The next guy's going to be like, you know what? I'm looking forward to talking to the 21st. You understand what I'm saying? That's it.
Thanks.
Because understand, whatever is happening is happening.
Mm-hmm.
How you view what's happening, that's what matters.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So if you get rejected by 20 women, you're like, oh, the game sucks, right? Then you're correct.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
I heard a guy on an Instagram reel or whatever the fuck say the other day. He was like, man, he was like, yo, he was like, I love rejection.
Mm-hmm. Right.
He was like, you need that shit.
Uh-huh.
Cause he was like, do you know how disappointing it is to fuck with a bitch on a regular day?
Exactly, right.
He was like, I love rejection because rejection prepares me for all the other issues of dealing with females.
Mm-hmm.
So he was like, I savor rejection. Like, I love it.
Mm-hmm.
And, but again, that's a part of that's a well-rounded view. That's a more well-rounded view of dealing with females in general.
Right. You know, it's funny. I heard somebody say this on a video. I thought this was so funny, but it was true. This dude said it was similar. He said, you know why I love rejection? He said, because I love sex too much. Because he said if every girl was to say yes, I'd be fucking all day. I need some women to tell me no because I'd be fucking all day. He was like, I need them to tell me no. Because he's like, I'll be fucking all day.
All day.
I was like, yo, I feel him on that. Because he's like, I need that balance, and these bitches telling me no. Because if they all say I'll be fucking all, I wouldn't get no work done, nothing.
I wouldn't be able to pay my bills, nothing. Be fucking these bitches in a cardboard box.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. So it's like, yo,
real talk. And I posed that question to a lot of cats before. I'm like, my nigga, what would you really do if every chick you hollered at said yes? What would you do?
Right.
Y'all niggas have no idea what the fuck you would do, bruh.
That's what I'm saying. K-Zach say he wouldn't be able to play his Xbox. Exactly. No, that's a fact. I'm telling y'all, see, it's how you view this situation, but also it's an understanding of the game. It's like, once you understand, you're like, well, in order for me to fuck with women, there got to be women that I'm not going to fuck with. Right. In order for me to get a yes, there has to be no's. So why the fuck am I worried about no's when no's have to happen for yeses to happen and vice versa? You see what I'm saying? So again, it's perspective, it's understanding the game, and it's you having that, mindset.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? That's why it's important to you guys have to, this is why understanding your masculine identity is important. This is why understanding the game is important, because when you understand the game, you're understanding yourself outside of all of the worldly things that are influencing you to hate yourself.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Real talk.
That's all it is. That's what I'm saying. Like, see, the problem is this, and it was funny because I was watching this video where they was talking about, and some of y'all might be too young for this, but I'm sure some of y'all have seen this. I think it was the first Matrix movie where there's a scene with the kid with the spoon. So he says there is no spoon, right? And basically in the scene, Neo, the main character, he's talking to this kid and he's bending this spoon. And then Neo's looking at it like, what the fuck? And then the kid says, don't try to bend a spoon. That's impossible, right? He's like, just understand that it's not the spoon that bends, it's our mind. And he's basically saying there is no spoon. You understand? Right. It's just you perceiving whatever you perceive. You see what I'm saying? So the thing is that when you're like, oh, well, I'm scared of rejection. Nigga, there is no rejection. You understand what I'm saying? There is no rejection. So like I said, the other guy could be like, listen, the chick is rejecting me because that's God's way of regulating the situation so I'm not fucking all day.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying?
These niggas, bro, like, what would you do if every bitch we told y'all to holler at 25 bitches a day?
Mm-hmm.
What would you do if all 25 was beating down your fucking door for dick?
Exactly.
And then you holler at another 25 tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga, you would die of dehydration.
Right.
Like you would die of malnutrition. All them fucking nuts you would be busting.
Mm-hmm.
What?
And see, this is why it's important to when it comes to the game, don't exceed. This is the thing. Remember, there's always going to be a perspective or perception, right? So why are you choosing to take society's perspective and perception and take it as your own instead of having your own perspective and perception and taking it as your own, right? So this is what we're talking about with the whole video. We're talking about love and falling in love. It's like, you showing love to a woman is saying, I am showing you this love that I'm giving you is mine. I created this. Versus society telling me how I'm supposed to show you love or be in love with you. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. You have to redefine what the shit is for you. That's what we call masculine identity. That's what the game is about. You're creating the program. You're creating the structure. This is what we keep trying to tell y'all. The problem is you guys keep falling into what society, what everybody else is telling you what it's supposed to be. So when you get rejected, you think, oh, she's rejecting me because I don't have looks, money, and status, right? Who taught you that? Who told you the rejection is because of that? And check this out. Let's say it was because you didn't have looks, money, and status and all that other shit, right? The question would be is why do you care if your program is about finding women who are fucking with you based on your terms? So my terms isn't looks, money, and status. My terms is my structure and my program. So why the fuck would I care if this woman rejected me because I didn't have the looks, money, or status?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But again, when you fall into that frame, this is why niggas is talking about looks maxing and gym maxing and, oh, you got to be a high value man and all that other stupid shit, is because you're falling into the frame of society and what you think you're supposed to do and be to attract, instead of you creating the situation for yourself and say, this is what I am, this is how I am. And any woman I fuck with is falling into where I'm going. And that's how we're going to ride out into the sunset. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. You feel what I mean? It's a fact. But yeah, that's pretty much it, man. We're about to wrap this shit up.
Tomorrow, Manhood is the Skill Set Show. Shout out to K Zaggin, the return of Manhood in the building. That's the host of the Manhood is a Skill Set Show, which will take place tomorrow, 12 noon. Make sure y'all go to at the Return of Manhood, or you can watch it on my channel at Miles in the Game as well. You know, shout out to Jay Roman and Mr. Justin. And what time you going on?
Yeah, tomorrow at 5. So make sure you guys tune in.
Yes, tomorrow Locario is going live at 5. Live at 5. And yeah, man. And then on Sunday, check out The Real Game, No Theory. Shout out to 1950. Shout out to Steve the Dean, K Zach and Locario and myself. We will be there, man. And yo, shout out to y'all. I like that clip you put up where y'all was talking to that girl about the conversations that she was having with her boss.
Oh yeah.
And she said, not the sneaky sniff.
Oh yeah. It was mad funny.
It was fucking funny as shit.
Like the butthole.
Yo, make sure y'all tune in on Tuesday to Locario and Steve the Dean's show, man. That shit the calls be off the fucking meat rack, bro, like straight up and down. Make sure y'all holler at them cats. And if y'all want to see that clip, go to Locario's Instagram and check that shit out. That shit is fire, man. And then of course go to Cunningham Elements, guys. 33% off until the end of the month. 33% off for Black Friday until the end of the month. That means the cologne, the soaps, the shea butter, everything, man. For all y'all cheap motherfuckers who don't want to pay full price, now is the time. You feel me? I mean, it's all good either way, man. I just want everybody to try the products, man, because I put a lot of work and a lot of care into the products, man. And I use my products every single day. So make sure y'all take advantage of the 32% off. And then of course, check out, Locario. Matter of fact, play the joint again, man, while we get up out of here.
Yeah, we definitely gonna do that. And also, real quick, on Sunday after the Real Game No Theory show, I'm gonna be on Game Global, and we're gonna be talking about polygyny and non-monogamy on Sunday. So make sure y'all tune in.
Wait, hold on. I just would like to say that Locario's his mid-face rise and the structure of his jawline on the side profile of the third quadrant of the surfaces on the cheekbone is way more masculine than the other guy.
for you looks maxers and all that other shit. So you guys so make sure you guys tune in on Game Global Sunday, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You feel what I'm saying? So make sure you guys check that out. It's going to be fun. Yeah, you feel me? All right, so that's pretty much it, man. We will holler at you guys later. And remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. We gone.
Are you tired of not getting any buns? Are you frustrated because you're not getting any box? You're like pissed off because you don't know how to attract women? If you answered yes to any of these questions, I have the thing for you. I'm having a Black Friday through Cyber Monday sale on shoplocario.com. My name is Mr. Locario. I am the bad boy of the dating game. And if you go to shoplocario.com from November 27th up until December 1st, you are going to get to take advantage of the Black Friday through Cyber Monday sale, where I'm going to have 25% off on all the products on the site, right? So for example, one of my products is the Massive Game Collection, which is 24 of my products in one bundle that you can get. You can also get Master the Vetting Process, which is an awesome product that teaches you how to vet women. And this product has multiple 5-star ratings. Matter of fact, it's all 5-star ratings. That's how good this product is. Also, you guys can get an online dating consultation with myself and my lady April. It will teach you how to get the pictures that are going to get the attention of the women. We also are going to do the bio in the call. So we're going to help you fix your bio in the call. And we're going to teach you how to send the messages to get the woman off the site to come meet you in person, right? So all you have to do is go to shoplocario.com, check out all of the products. I have other audio and video products. I have all these things that you guys can get to step up your game, all right? So go to shoplocario.com, get 25% off on all these products, and I'll holler at you later. And remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm gone. I'm out.